Starting in kneeling pose to settle into the space and our body and breath. Bringing the back of our hands onto our thighs, elongating our spine from the tailbone through to the crown of the head. And we'll take a few deep breaths in through the nose and we'll sigh it out through the mouth. One more. Noticing the muscles in our faces soften, the shoulders melting away from the ears. Bringing our awareness inwards to the breath, slow and gentle in and out through the nose. Breathing in all of the resources and tools that we might need from the universe to fulfill our purpose and to be able to contribute back. Opening our hearts to let our love and light enter the lives of others and to enhance the experiences in this world of other people. Seeing the talents and strengths in other people and allowing them to see our talents and strengths. Taking a moment to set an intention for our practice, remaining curious and open while honoring the state of our bodies. Shrugging our shoulders up and around, starting with a gentle roll of the shoulders up and back. And then we can switch directions, bring the shoulder blades back together and the shoulders up and around to the front. Coming back to center, bringing our chins to our chests, and slowly rolling our head left to right, finding our range of motion, noticing sensations in our upper back and neck, two more on each side. Taking the time to explore with curiosity where we might be holding energy and what we might be able to let go of during our practice. Coming back to center, lifting our head and rolling our shoulders up and back. Bringing our hands, palms facing forward. We'll draw our arms back, up and around. Inhaling, drawing them open, lifting our chests and opening ourselves up. Exhale, bring the arms forward. Continuing our circles. Three more. And then we'll switch directions, palms facing us. Lifting up, exhaling, bringing the hands around. Perhaps we lead with our pinky fingers. Whatever range of motion suits us. Creating that bubble of energy around us. Visualizing the energy that we're moving. 3 more. And 1 more. Good. Bringing our arms all the way up over our shoulders. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, we come into a twist. Bringing both arms over to one side, looking over our shoulder. And breathing space into any areas of discomfort. On the next inhale, we reach our arms all the way up. Exhaling over to the other side, gentle rotation. Bringing one hand behind us, elongating the torso, gazing over our shoulder. And again, breathing space into any areas of discomfort. On the next inhale, we reach our arms all the way up. And hands to heart center, bringing them down. Coming out of our kneeling pose for just a moment, we'll tap out our legs, we'll tap out our knees. Wiggling our feet, rolling, pointing and flexing. And we'll come back down one more time into our kneeling rock pose, bringing our arms over our shoulder on the inhale. Making fists with our hands, thumbs are pointing out, and we're going to extend our arms on a diagonal, keeping our tailbone tucked underneath us, and we can, as an option, add in a breath of fire. We can also add fists, hands extended, hands to fists, as another option. Breath of fire, exhaling through the nose and allowing the body to inhale through the nose naturally. Whenever you're ready, like bellows breath. Engaging the abdomen to exhale through the nose forcefully. Three, 2, 1. Bringing the arms down. Taking a moment to get a sense of the mood and the energy of the body. Allowing our breath to assume its natural rhythm. Now we'll float our way into cat-cow, all fours. Bringing our hands under our chest at the shoulders, knees under our hips, and we'll just flow through a very gentle cat-cow, pressing the earth away, lifting our chests, inhaling. Exhale, leading with the tailbone, curling it underneath us, one vertebrae at a time, and lowering our head between our arms. Starting with our tailbone. Inhale, pressing the earth away, lifting our chest, gazing up. Exhale, curling and gazing back towards our feet. Repeating this a few more times. Gently warming our spine, opening our abdomen. Floating with our breath. Maybe noticing the pause at the top and the bottom. Enjoying those moments of silence, of quiet and stillness. Two more. When we inhale back to neutral, we'll lift our right arm off the earth, reaching it over top of us. Deep breaths in. Holding here for a count of 3 breaths. Feeling the energy between the hands across the chest. And then we'll reach our right arm underneath our left, opening and extending our left arm over our heads or behind our back. Coming onto the right shoulder and right ear. Keeping our hips stacked over our knees. And on the next inhale, we'll bring our right arm all the way back up. Left hand comes under our chest. 3 big breaths, reaching big. Breathing into the lower back on the right side. And we bring our hand back under our chest. Let's wiggle that out, left to right. Now we reset. On the next inhale, we lift our left hand over our back. Pressing the earth away with our right hand, creating as big a wingspan as we can. Deep breaths. And then we bring our left hand under our right, feeding it through. Coming onto the left shoulder and left ear option to keep our hand under our chest or to extend it outwards beyond our head or behind our back, whatever feels best. Keeping our hips stacked on top of our knees, checking in. Gentle twist of the spine. Now we bring the right hand back under. We lift the left arm up over our back. 3 more big breaths here. Checking in. The energy from the left fingertips through the arm, down through the chest. Cross and down the right arm and into the right hand. Grounding into the earth. Noticing the energy running through. And letting our left hand come to the earth, rinsing it out, shifting our weight left to right. Coming back to center, finding stillness, curling our toes under our shins. Deep breaths in. And on the exhale, we lift into down dog. Stretching out the back of the legs and knees. That surely will feel good after our time kneeling. Either pressing back one knee or one heel at a time, or both. Shifting our weight, just flowing as feels good on the body. Getting a sense of the energy, the mood, in any sensations that might be starting to talk to us. Good. And we're going to start flowing through some plank vinyasas. Inhale to plank. Exhale down through chaturanga. Upward facing or cobra. And down dog. Gazing forward, stepping or hopping to the fronts of our mats. Inhaling halfway, drawing our back parallel to the floor. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping the arms up all the way, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Taking a moment here, reflecting on our intention. And we'll flow through some gentle vinyasas, speeding up each time through. Stepping back into warrior one each time as our starting point. Inhale, reaching our arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, drawing the shoulder blades in and back. Exhale, forward fold, stepping back, left foot, warrior one. Finding our lunged position and then reaching our arms up to the sky. Elongating our side body. 5 big breaths. Checking in with our pose. We're drawing our inner thighs together. We can see our toes beyond our right knee. Gentle expressions on our faces. Good. Shifting our weight all the way back. And we come into a high lunge, reaching our arms out parallel to the floor, working into the inner thigh muscle of the right leg, building our quadricep of the left, lifting our chests through, gazes are forward. Let me see your beautiful faces. Beautiful. Sweeping the arms to the left, coming into a crescent lunge. Left leg lunges, right foot, we're up on the toes, we're reaching our arms up. Good. Bringing our hands forward, stepping all the way through. Right knee comes to 90 degrees. Holding here. Flexing the right foot. Finding grounding of our left, tall torso. Extending our right leg. Sweeping it through, standing splits, bringing our hands to the earth. And bringing our right leg behind. Bringing ourselves back to standing. And we'll draw that right foot up and down for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1 more. Bringing that right knee back to 90 degrees. We step back, warrior one, opposite leg. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Checking in with our left knee over our ankle. Inner thighs are hugging together. Shifting our weight to the right leg, lunge. Bringing our arms parallel to the floor. reaching our wingspan. We do the same sequence on each leg. Building the strength and our resilience. Beautiful. Crescent lunge, right leg, sweeping the arms to the right, up on the back toes, lunging with the right leg. Finding length in our side body, strength in our lower body. Beautiful. Hands come to the earth, standing split. Yeah, the left knee comes to 90 degrees. We come to standing, holding here. Finding stability and height. Flexing our left foot. And extending that leg out. Bringing the left foot behind the right, and we lunge or squat the right leg for 5, for 4, 3, for 2, 1 more. Bringing the left knee back to 90. And once again, we step back into our warrior 1. Here we are in our starting point. And we start to speed up very slightly. Finding our pose. And skater back into our high lunge, opposite leg. Sweeping the arms to the left, crescent lunge, up on the toes of the right foot. Finding stability, reaching our arms high. Bring our hands to the earth, standing split, right leg reaches up to the sky. And then we bring the right leg to 90 degrees, coming to standing, holding here. Hands to heart center, flexing the right foot. Extending the right leg, heel flexed out. And the right leg comes behind the left, 4 squats. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And the right leg comes back to 90. We step all the way back to our warrior 1, opposite leg. Finding our position here. Finding our grounding and then reaching up to the sky. Connecting universe to earth. Letting the energy flow through us. Shifting our weight over to our right legs. Lunge, reaching our arms out. Good. And sweeping the arms over to the right, up on the toes of the left foot. Crescent lunge, finding our stability and then reaching up. Checking in with our pose. We can see our toes beyond our right knee. Hands come to the earth, left leg floats high. And left leg comes to 90. Hands to heart center, flexing the left foot, rolling the shoulders back and down. Extending the left leg, driving the heel forward, toes are up. Beautiful. Back into our warrior 1, 3rd round through here. Reaching the arms up, 3 breaths in each pose. Shifting to the left, into our high lunge. Arms are reaching out. Crescent lunge, left side, up on the toes, right foot, reaching high. Bringing our hands to the earth, standing split, right leg floats up. Right leg comes to 90, coming to standing. Tapping down as needed, flexing the right foot, tall torso. Extending our right leg. Foot is flexed. And warrior, no, bringing the right foot behind our left knee. 3 squats here. 3, 2, and 1. Right leg comes back to 90. We step back, warrior 1. Opposite leg, we repeat the sequence. 3 breaths in each pose. In and out through the nose. Good, over to our high lunge, sweeping the arms parallel to the floor. And sweeping the arms up, crescent lunge, right side. Hands come to the earth, standing split, left leg floats. Left leg comes to 90 degrees, we come to standing. Flexing the left foot, tall torso, shoulders melting away from the ears. Leg extends, driving the heel forward, toes are up. And left foot comes behind right knee. We may have missed this last round. 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes back to 90. And warrior 1. And we're into our 4th round. Inhale, reach the arms up. 2 big breaths in each pose. Shifting our weight to the left, high lunge. Shifting over to the left again, crescent lunge. Standing split, hands come to the earth, head hangs heavy, right leg floats high. Coming to standing, right leg comes to 90 degrees. Flexing the foot, driving the heel out. And right foot comes behind left knee, 2 squats. Right knee back, warrior 1, other side. Beautiful, finding our pose, reaching high. Over to the right, high lunge, arms sweep parallel to the floor. Let me see your beautiful face. Sweeping over, crescent lunge. Hands come to the earth, standing split, head hangs heavy. And left leg comes to 90 degrees, coming to standing. Flexing the foot. And extending the leg. Bring the left foot behind the right leg in the inner knee, 2 squats. Leg comes to 90, warrior 1, and we speed it up as possible. Perhaps with our breath. Floating through our sequence at our speed. Maybe getting a full breath in each pose. through a couple more times, each side. Our speed. Checking in with our breath. Finding our posture. Finishing this round here. And we'll go all the way back through Warrior One. Holding here, we'll meet in Warrior One. Finding our pose. Feeling the strength of our right leg. Drawing the inner thighs together, activating the legs. Reaching the arms high. Then we bring our hands to heart center. We twist over the right leg. Bringing the left elbow to the outer edge of the right knee. As possible, we gaze up beyond our elbow. We press our palms together, lengthening through the torso and the crown of the head. Option to open our arms wide. And bringing our hands back to heart center, twisting. Let's come into a plank vinyasa. Hands to the earth. Plank. Chaturanga, upward facing or cobra. Down dog. 3 big breaths here. Finding grounding of our hands. Our heads are hanging heavy. We're checking in with the back of the legs. And lifting our right leg high. We step back into our Warrior One, right leg. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Reverse warrior, bringing the left hand back, lifting our right arm over our beautiful faces, maintaining our strong lunged legs. And we windmill our arms to the right, side angle, reaching the left arm over our faces. Keeping our hips tucked underneath us, our left glute is pressing forward. And we windmill back to center, planting our hands, plank vinyasa. Meeting up in down dog. Beautiful. Paddling that out. Lifting our right leg again. Stepping back through warrior one. Inhale, reaching up. Settling into the pose. Good. Shifting our weight left side, high lunge. And over to the left, crescent lunge. And warrior one. Pressing the back foot perpendicular, finding our grounding here, reaching the arms up. Hands come to center. We rotate our right elbow over the left knee, twisting our warrior. Pressing the right elbow into the knee, lifting the torso tall, pressing away, gazing up over the left elbow. Calm, steady, rooted legs. And the option to open our arms wide. Noticing the energy shift and move around. Perhaps it's dancing between our hands. And bringing our hands back to prayer. Twisting and bringing our hands to the earth. Plank vinyasa. Down dog. 3 big breaths here. Lifting our left leg high. We'll step through warrior one. Good. Reversing our warrior, bringing our right hand down the back of the right leg, reaching our left hand up over our faces. Strong legs, hips and glutes are engaged. And we windmill the arms forward into our side angle. Right arm now reaches over our face. Nice straight line between the fingertips of the right hand, down the side body, in through the leg, and down through the right foot. Good. Rotating to center. Plank vinyasa, bringing our hands to the earth. And down dog. 3 big breaths. Lifting our left leg. Stepping through, gazing through. Left leg comes into our warrior one. Last time. High lunge. Switching our weight over to the right. Arms extend. And sweeping the arms to the right, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Plank vinyasa. Down dog. Hanging out here. Paddling, shifting, finding stillness as desired. Letting our heads hang heavy. We'll do a few plank exercises to engage the core and the shoulders a little bit more, firing them up, taking our emphasis off our legs. Left leg floats up. Left knee to right elbow, we plank. Inhaling. Exhaling, we extend the left leg back up over top. Inhale, plank. Left knee to right elbow, slow and steady. Inhale, plank. Exhale, extend. Repeat. With purpose and intention. Building strength while we continue to open the back of the right leg. Creating space between the vertebrae. Two more. Good, last one. Beautiful. Back into our down dog. Wiggle that out. Rinsing the legs or the feet, whatever might be desired. And we'll do our right side before coming back into child's pose. Inhale, lifting the right leg. And on the inhale, right knee comes to left elbow. Plank. Extending on the exhale. Leg floats up. Inhale, plank. Exhale, single leg down dog. Generating some heat. Tapping into our Ujjayi breath. In and out through the nose. Building our resilience. Our strength of mind and body. Four more. Slow and steady with purpose. Two more. Beautiful. Releasing the right leg to the earth. Rinsing it out. And we come down into child's pose, extending the arms long on the mat, sinking the hips back. Option to rinse out the wrists, the fingers, shifting or finding stillness. Beautiful. Inhaling all the way through all fours. We'll come into forearms. Coming into our dolphin. Lifting the hips. Letting our heads hang heavy. Pressing into the shoulders and the chest. Pressing into the back of the legs. Good. Inhaling to our forearm plank. Exhale, lifting the hips, dolphin, feeling our upper back engage. Inhaling, hips come parallel to the floor. Exhale, lifting the hips, pressing into the chest and the shoulders. Inhale. We've got a line from our shoulders down to our ankles. Exhale, pressing back up. And we float with our breath. Keeping our abs engaged, not letting our hips sink to the earth. Keeping our elbows underneath our chest. Letting our heads hang heavy. Using our Ujjayi breath to power us and to calm our nervous system. balancing us out, finding that balance and equilibrium from within in times that are challenging. Let's do 2 more. One more. Forearm plank. We shift over to the right. We lift our left arm, either up to the fingertips or the whole arm, scissoring the feet, keeping the hips up, reaching the left arm high, pressing the earth away, pressing into the shoulder. Gentle expressions on our faces. Beautiful. Coming back to center, readjusting here, and then shifting the heels to the left, right hand up on the fingertips or reaching above us, pressing into the shoulder, lifting the hips. Feeling the abs engage. 2, 1. We come back to center, finding our forearm plank here. Finding our resilience, digging deep, finding perhaps an affirmation to keep us here. Wobbling through our weakness, pressing into the shoulders, lifting high. Hips are parallel to the floor. Abdomen is engaged for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the knees down, child's pose. Sinking the hips back. Oh, yummy. Option to bring the hands under the face, under the forehead, or the fists. Melting into our child's pose. Catching our breath, checking in with the rhythm of our heartbeat, knowing that we have exerted ourselves, we've moved energy, we have built strength, heat, and resilience. Checking in with the energy of the shoulders, the arms, the back, and the legs. And we'll slowly press ourselves up. We'll come on to our backs. We'll do a couple of abdomen sets and then our final resting pose. Yay for that. Grabbing a sip of water if desired and handy. And we slowly lower ourselves down 1 vertebrae at a time. Upper back and head. Noticing our lower back settle in. We can bring our feet to 90 degrees, planted on the earth. And with a slow yogi bicycle to start, we bring our hands up to our head, just tapping the sides of the head. We're not pulling on the neck. Our legs come to 90, lifted off the ground. And slowly we bring one elbow to the opposite knee. We inhale to center. We exhale to the other side, rotating the torso, reaching the elbow across the body. Slow and steady, inhaling center. Exhaling, crossing over. Tapping the elbow across, extending the opposite leg out. Inhale, center. Feeling our lower back pressing into the earth. Feeling the abdomen light up. Perhaps even feeling some wobbles as we work through weakness in certain muscle groups. Activating our Ujjayi breath in and out through the nose. Let's go with 3 more on each side. And 1. Nice. Releasing all the way to the earth. Arms and legs reaching out. Arching the lower back. Breathing into the abdomen. One more deep breath here. And we release the lower back to its natural curve. We bring our legs over our hips, flexing the feet, scissoring the legs. And we're going to keep our arms extended over our heads, and we'll chop left, right, switch legs. So bringing our arms to the side, inhale, reaching up, arms to the inside, reaching up, and we switch legs. Chop, inhale, chop, inhale, chop, switch legs. Finding our flow. Modifying as needed. Staying with it. Not worrying about what we look like. No expectation. No judgment, no competition, not with ourselves or with others. One more on each side. Beautiful. Lowering the arms and the legs to the earth, reaching big, arching the lower back, deep breaths into the abdomen, through the lower back. In one side, out the other. One more. And we release the lower back. We can bring our arms alongside the body. Palms facing up, or we can find ourselves over onto our side in fetal pose if that feels better to close our session. Taking a moment to get a sense of the mood and the energy of the body and how it may have changed from the beginning of our practice. Running through a body scan from head to toe to notice any areas of lightness, fluidity, perhaps energy that we can visualize. Just getting a sense of the light and lightness in our entire body. Perhaps we notice where areas that were sticky, dark, or heavy before have now transformed. We celebrate that. And resuming our central energy channel practice, breathing in through the nose, visualizing 2 feet below us, filling our lower body with light and energy. And exhaling through the top of the head, 4 feet above us, into our soul purpose. Inhaling back in through the universe, filling our upper body, and then letting it go through our lower legs, 2 feet below our feet. Exhaling through the mouth. Repeating this 2 more times, in and out, up and down. Maybe starting to feel and to see the expansion of light and energy throughout us. And that straight line connecting us, expanding us into the universe, and then grounding us into the earth. One more deep breath. Taking a moment to reflect on any intention we may have set at the beginning of our practice. And time to set a new one for the hours and days ahead. Drawing in from the universe the tools we need to accomplish what lies ahead. Making sure that we are replenished and nourished in order to continue giving back with love, compassion, and kindness. Taking whatever time we need on the mat to imprint our practice. And when we're ready, we can start bringing awareness back to the physical, moving our legs, our feet, our hands, our arms, curling ourselves up into little balls. And when we're ready, we can roll over to the side, pressing ourselves back up, bringing our awareness back to the space around us. Finding our hands to heart center, length through our tailbone, smiles on our faces. We give thanks for the opportunity to practice, thanks for our bodies, our continued progress to build strength, centering our minds, headspace, and resilience. Thank you for joining me today and for sharing your light with me. Namaste.